I'm risking $200 on this trade. This is a nice level of support we've seen. It's not looking it's not looking too hot right now, but I don't mind risking a couple $100. You can see we've bounced off this on Friday. This was Friday's low, and then we had some consolidation, some hesitation around these 600 level on our way up, but this thing is just melting through it so far. We'll see. I don't mind risking $200 on this. The risk reward with the reward would be looking for a bounce up to these upper 60s, so
Okay.
24,680s, maybe even 700 if I keep a runner onto it. We shall see. Man,
All
these
right.
equities just so much under pressure.
Yes, they are. New lows there in the
I
Nasdaq,
mean,
new lows in the S&P as well here. Uh,
yeah,
Jack, if I'm looking at what you're looking
Dakota,
at,
how many and where?
65s.
What price are you at?
I'm in two at 613. So two at 613. Stop loss is at
Okay,
563. So risking $200.
right.
Let's see here,
So
long from
if
613s.
if we keep selling, I'd be interested, assuming this all assumes that oil doesn't spike. If oil spikes, all calls are off.
Right.
I'd love to see us work down to like this 67.75 level in the futures
Okay.
before I'd probably try and look long. And once again, that depends on no news. I'm
What
not putting in a
happens?
bid there.
Oh, yeah, right. Right. All right. Dakota, long from 613s, came up to the party, says, I got the longs. Don't worry about it, guys. Let's
Yeah.
see here. And risk is
The
defined.
market's
Risk is
been going.
defined on the trade. Like Jack was just
Yeah.
saying, we deal in uncertainty every day. We don't know what's going to happen. We just put risk behind our trade ideas and let them work from there. Someone's on the bid with you down here in the Nasdaq though. 216 on the bid, 24,600s.
Yeah, I learned this one in Vegas.
Nice pop there. 6,700s in the S&P.
You know,
625s in the Nasdaq. Yeah, absolutely.
we caught this. Doesn't hurt when it's by the handle. Let's go. Let's get
What's
through
the
this.
point? What's the point, Dakota?
The
Four?
point.
The craps table.
Oh, okay. I got you
okay.
on that one. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Right over his head.
No,
Right over his head. Hogue.
Coach Jay and I went and ate at Mizumi's, and the chef was throwing the knife in the air and catching it,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
we got the video where he was catching the
Catching the
falling
falling
knife.
knife. Right by the handle. Right by the handle.
Right.
Catching the knife.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt if you catch it by the handle.
Seeing some bid stack here in the Nasdaq 24,605. You got 230 on the bid there. Another 213 at 24,600s. So about 400 or so contracts in a 5-point spread there in the Nasdaq. Let's see if they fill or what happens here. Delta negative in the Nasdaq now. Hogue negative 1,700. Still positive in the S&P. Positive 4,100.
Yep.
Just saw a
Getting
spike
more
of
positive.
volume there. Got a little tape bomb in the S&P there, Jack. About 1,300 contracts traded in a second. Let's see what happens here. Oil still holding above 95s. Maui man, I saw your comment. Shout out to you.
My way, man.
All right, we're failing to find buyers. That was the move I was wanting this market to hold and go. So I am now considering bailing, getting out of this,
Okay.
not wanting to risk the full $200. Yeah, we've seen the buyers stepping in, and they did not sustain. They did not hold, and we didn't get any follow through. Sellers just dumped us right back down below 600. So this is not the best yet.
Yeah, we kind of
Nasdaq just
rejected off that 6,700 SPX, new lows ES 6690 at the moment. Crude oil not at its highs, still 95.60. And
In
yeah,
meaningful selling now.
yeah, it's getting meaningful here, Hogue. Getting kind of meaningful.
Mhm.
Again, I kind of just framing out these 3-minute candles where we see the heaviest negative delta. Somebody asked where I'm looking at delta. I'm looking at Quantower, where you can connect your Project X, Top X account as well. The 927 3-minute candle. You could look at it whatever time frame, but the range of that candle in the S&P 6709 at the highs, 96 is at the lows. Now we're holding 50% of that, right? So it's the same thing we saw to the buy side, right? But do they gain any traction is the question. I think
Quoted our
I would be
stocks
looking at
yet. Everything down, Mag 7. Tesla down 2.6, so giving up yesterday. Broadcom down 2.5. Apple down 2.3. Nvidia down 2%. Microsoft down 0.3 is the leader. 10-year yields. I didn't even notice this
Well,
last night. They are trading
what you seeing, Jack?
4.24. Got up to nearly 4.25 last night.
Huh.
Yikes.
Yields up, prices down.
In that,
Yields up,
yes.
prices
In the futures, the prices move opposite of the yield.
I don't know here, Dakota. Let's see. There was some selling absorbed at that low there. The question is traction. Do they gain any traction? I think there's a lot of things at play here. I'm watching oil as well, kind of hang out below these 96s. If oil spikes 96, I think we just see the equities continue to sell off here. That is not financial advice. That is just kind of looking at the correlation we've been seeing. But if it holds, somebody else on the bid here again at 600s. There's been a ton of orders selling it, getting filled there.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily see the Nasdaq go down 2% today. We got Apple and Nvidia down 2. Yeah, so 2%'s not a stretch. More selling's not a stretch. This is just
You're
a good
thinking
level. I'd
small.
like a bounce off of. Ooh, this would look like a good 3-bar reversal if we could break through 633s.
When we get above the 633s, gold sold a little bit there as well, trading 51.51s right now. Made a low of about 46 there. Another 100 lot on the bid here in the S&P in the Nasdaq 24/600s. Tilt 50/50 across the board. 64% long in crude oil. House is still long. From 93.31s. Is this the all-day trade in crude here?
That's the goal.
Trading at
That
95.
is the goal. So far, so good.
Get in at one end
Hope,
and
talk
get
to
out
us.
the other.
Right. Talk to us about what we're seeing as far as initial balances go. We are 11 minutes past the initial balances being set. How are you seeing this here?
All right, so we're acting very indecisive, right? At IB low. I mean, this is the initial balance low in the S&Ps. We're right at it. So we're not driving lower, but we're not rejecting lower either. You just gotta, I think, try and stay patient. With the price action to the downside. This is a 30-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight red bars. This doesn't mean anything if it's going to continue lower. We've been looking for meaningful selling below the base of the late spike. We're starting to think we've found it. So, yeah, I mean, you can preempt a continuation move to the downside, put your stop above, let's call it 6705. Or you can see if we show signs of rejection down here, a potential failed downside auction, then you can go for the long and your stop is below the low at 6688. But right now, it's just kind of indecisive down here. The more we stay below the initial balance low, I can see more continuation to the downside. Nasdaq's kind of the
And
same thing. I mean, its initial balance low has been kind of centering trade in this last 15 minutes.
just hanging out here.
Yep.
It has been relatively quiet as far as headlines go. Relatively quiet, but we will see. Of course, it is still a long trading day here. Nasdaq's trying to figure out what to do at these 600s. Another bid down there at 587.5. It's been acting sort of like a magnet to these bids, going to fill them.
It feels like there's a lot of trapping going on right here.
Yeah. Dakota, any other interesting levels that you have? We're kind of sitting at the one you identified right now.
No, this is just the one.
You're
The
back in
one I'm looking for a
back in long.
bounce. Correct.
Okay.
I added a third contract here, looking for a break. This is looking like a juicy 3-bar reversal for me.
Yeah. Above 33s here could be pretty nice. Whoever just, extended that low above 33s, they might have to start covering back up to these 700s here. Let's see. What's your average now?
603.
603. Nice trade so far. Tilt still 50
30
50.
points.
Hey, don't throw out the trade idea just because the first one doesn't work.
Ah, yes.
Still valid here. S&P is back above 6,700s. Oh, starting to cook here now. 24 638. We got Dakota Long from 603s. Richard Harris, nice trade there. 650s coming up here in the NASDAQ. Ton of positive delta in this 3-minute candle here, Hogue. Again, delta just went from 3,800 in the S&P to 6,100 in the last 3 minutes or so. Still very negative in the NASDAQ, which is interesting. I am conscious of the fact that, rollover stuff could be happening, but
Let's get it, Walmart. Walmart about to turn green.
All right.
go. Wally World saving the day.
Wally World is gonna save this tech industry right today. We're saving tech. All right, that 5-minute bar just closed, so the 3-bar reversal has been confirmed. Let's see if we get any follow through above 48s.
Dan Emmons in that long as well. Nice job. Nice trading, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's trading well. We're going to bring you our top step tip of the week that can help you trade well. Prioritize quality over quantity. Avoid chasing every possible trade. Focus on clean, high probability setups. Reduce trade frequency during chop, and quality trades lead to consistent profits. What a bang here. We just got a headline coming out here. What a trade. Trump administration just suspended something. I'll bring you that headline in just a second. Just came out. What a pop there. Oil starting to sell off.
We are
News.
getting this.
Yep, we got some news here.
We're getting this. Screenshot
Trump
this, baby. 100 points.
Trump suspending the Jones Act to maintain oil prices is the headline that I'm hearing right now. I'll confirm that one in just a second here. Really nice pop there in the NASDAQ. Trump administration is set to suspend the Jones Act to tame oil prices. That is the headline we got there. As he said earlier in the day, I'm not even looking at oil prices, but here we go. We're going to tame them.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you have to. You have to.
Eh?
All right, let's.
the Jones
I'll
Act,
just be-
Section 27 of the Merchant Marine Act of 1920, is a federal law requiring goods transported by water between U.S. ports to be carried on ships that are U.S. built, U.S. owned, and at least 75% crewed by U.S. citizens.
Interesting.
So,
Jack, someone was actually just asking you to talk about some macro stuff. I don't know how much you know about the Jones Act, but that definitely
I
just
just
caused a
learned.
spike in these markets, right? Oil still holding above $95 here. Dakota, you still in that trade? Or you flat?
I closed out 2 contracts. I have one as a runner.
Nice trade. Back down to 670s here. Did trade above 600s for a little bit there. S&P went right back to full session VWAP to the tick and rejected for now 6707s. Let's see. The algos definitely jumped on that headline there. The shorts, Hogue, headline driven markets, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this reverse, and I kind of wish I knew what the Jones Act was before, because I'm thinking about it, doesn't seem like super bullish or super bearish crude oil. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, some more boats, foreign boats can move oil between U.S. ports. Who cares?
Between U.S. ports. Interesting.
Well, my trade cared.
Oh yeah, that trade definitely
Yeah,
clicked there, Dakota. Nice
Trade
job.
what, trade what you
definitely.
see. I,
There you go.
it doesn't make
Nice job getting back in
it
there.
doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Just a few extra boats that we could put oil on.
Doesn't really.
Mhm.
I mean,
In the scheme of things, I think that retracement was everybody using their AI to be like, "What is the Jones Act? What?"
Right,
Coming right back down here.
you're
Coming right back
I'm
down.
right
flat.
So
back,
I'm flat.
right back.
I'm flat.
might need
Dang
to
it.
suspend another act.
We need a few more of
Dakota,
those out here.
Dakota, you summoned that. What you said about a screenshot.
I know that's why I
Oh, you did.
said that's why I took profits.
You
I
did.
took profits,
Mhm.
Jack.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I was down 100 something, and I took profit. That's the beautiful thing. I was in 3 contracts, so I took 2 off. Held 1 as a runner. Got like 10 points on that last one.
So, I guess suspending the Jones Act did depress oil prices for 3 minutes.
3
Now we're back
minutes.
to it.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Hope.
95.42. Mr. President, what else you got? But you can see it, right? So, you know, we're it's crazy to watch, but any headline can move these markets around, right? So what's most important right now? Take your trade setups. Don't be afraid to trade in this environment. But I would be afraid if I was over leveraged and not trading with a stop because anything can happen at any moment, right? So you got to be smart
Oh,
about it. There's a ton of volatility to be able to take advantage of, but you know we can't. I would not want to be over leveraged in this environment right now. Oil right back up to the highs.
No. No. Yeah,
boom.
I knew that tweet was coming. I got put on the list.
Oh, you're in the group chat.
I'm in the group
You
chat
get the text.
by
New highs
accident. Yeah,
oil.
I didn't know what it was at first.
96.21 new high of the day in oil there. Equities right back down.
Well, JD had a very well placed stop. We're still long.
Oh, there we go. Nice trading, JD. From now on, that's how you trade, JD. Put those stops out of the way. Beautiful trade there. Dakota Flat got the update on that P&L. Nice job there. Jack,
64.
seeing some more options data down here, those 75s you were talking about.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's still, unless oil starts really rocking, that changes everything. But like I said at the beginning of the day, my shot for the day, if I was doing the all dayer, would be probably this put spread right here, 6,700 to 6,670 or thereabouts.
the S&P to the tick on that. This is why I think technical approach to fundamentally driven markets. The S&P traded right back up to VWAP, right? If you weren't listening to the headlines and you're just waiting for a VWAP short, to the tick there. Right back at that. We talked about that volume point of control from the overnight session. 67.25s. What was the high of that move there? 67.21s. Really interesting spot there. Headlines are
Jay,
going to shake
what's
us
the low?
around, but
The S&Ps.
low in the S&P 66. What is it? 66.88.25. What's there, Hogue?
5% off the all time high. 66.91.
Is that 200 moving average on the daily there as well, or are we below that right now? I don't have the right chart up.
Ooh, I think we're below it now.
Yeah, we got to be.
That's at 67.11.73 right now.
Okay. Interesting times here. Nice trade there, Dakota. Anything else you're scouting right now, Dakota? You kind of let the dust settle a little
Same
bit.
trade setup, man.
Had a
Same
good trade
trade
there.
setup.
Same setup.
If we
Yeah.
opportunity is here, I would get along the same location. Go back to the whale.
Yeah.
This James
So
Earl
that's
Jones acting have to do with trading.
I'm gonna do just that. I'm long one.
I think about that all the time, Jay.
Right.
All the time. At least once a week, I think. What would James Earl Jones be like on Top Step TV?
Right.
Unfortunately,
That'd
now
be
we'll never
sick.
know.
Yeah.
Man, that was an
Really
interesting news spike.
You just
Saw someone
breathe
in
heavy.
chat saying, yeah, the Jones Act thing is a way to like lower gas prices in some places, which is good. That's laudable, but I don't. It doesn't really make a difference on like the price of crude on the open market, or at least I don't think it should.
Longer than a few minutes. Yeah, I'm long one from 618. Same trade
Hoda
setup.
is long one.
We're
James Earl Hogue there. $96.05. That one got Andrea. Hopefully Andrea's laughing at me. In the back there,
See
96.21
if we
high
have
today.
any.
There,
Still looking
we'll
for
let you cook up.
meaningful selling.
She's just watching old Seinfelds in the background. I don't
Right,
blame you,
that's-
Andrea. It's all good.
Speaking of Seinfeld, this is just a random fact. Somebody said that Jack was full of random knowledge yesterday. If you are ever traveling to a Spanish-speaking country and you want to immerse yourself in the language, find a show that you watch all the time and just dub it in that language. I watched almost a full season of Seinfeld on the way to Mexico City, and was very fluent by the time we landed. So good little trick
Really?
there.
That's
Yeah,
how
like
everyone I knew
watch.
was like foreign speaking in school. That's how they learn. They watch, American TV shows.
You learn a lot on
Nice pop here.
those flights, Jay. learn
Oh yeah, learn how to play
learning on
craps,
how to
learn how to
play
speak
craps on the
Spanish.
way there.
Hey, got to use your time wisely, right? I could start Twitter beefs, or I can use my time to to improve myself.
Hola, hola, Jerry. ¿Dónde está Elaine?
Andy. What is hablar?
I can just hear what that sounds like.
What price are you long from here, Dakota?
618.
618. 618. Last trade 633 here.
Mm.
You guys want to know what my secret sauce is? Tune into slow markets.
7 p.m. if I'm
Tune
not
in.
mistaken.
Correct.
Your YouTube
Yeah, 7
channel.
p.m.
PM, 7 p.m. Central Time. Slow markets. Dakota, slow markets tonight. Who do you got on with you?
Me. Jay, you joined me last night. Today's
It's a good
Thursday.
one.
I reached out to you, Braden. Gonna see if get Braden on.
BPC in the chat. Can we see you on slow markets? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you on that top live leaderboard the other day as well.
Yeah. Raised me on for
Right.
Power Hour today too, I think.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hogue, failed downside auction.
Yeah, it's coming up to it.
Up to it here. 3 minutes to go to the top of the hour. Trump administration tells the oil industry to prepare for a possible Jones Act waiver, according to sources.
You're a little late. Not you, Jay.
No, yeah. I'm just reading the teleprompter here, Jack. Reading it. Dakota, you got an upside target on this one? Or are you just going to kind of let it cook?
This is one contract. I'm probably gonna let this one cook.
Watch the price
Oh.
action now.
Yep, just watching how we react at this level. If we can't break out, it's always better to just cut it for a small loss than to hold and hope.
Tilt 61% long in the S&P and the NASDAQ and crude, and 58% long in gold. Gold right now trading 51.4970. Bring Dolby back to slow markets.
Oh, I thought they meant bring Dolby back in general. I'm like, he was here yesterday.
Oh, it's
He's
like,
here today
he'll
too.
be here in an hour.
Yeah, he's here.
Dolby on slow markets. Dolby's always doing something, I feel like, during slow markets. He's taking a cruise around Chicago. He's getting a massage or something.
Yeah, watch fireworks.
Playing drums somewhere. A delta growing
Jake-
positive here in the S&P, Hogue.
Yeah, and it's right at the lows.
Yeah.
It's keeping me from trying to get long here.
Buyers not getting much for what they're paying for right now.
No.
No.
Besides that wacky news candle, we've had trouble getting above that 6700 SPX level, which is at 6705 in the futures.
Getting kind of stuck here. Still a lot of trading left. Top of the hour coming up in about 40 seconds. We do have Bowman speaking at the top of the hour as well.
Michelle.
See
Not really
here.
doing anything right now. Just
Yeah,
hanging
we're
out.
we're
hanging
not.
out. 95.70 in the crude oil right now. Microsoft actually has flipped green, but just barely.
Same with Walmart.
Top of the
Horse.
hour
Does that mean-
here.
Ooh, wiggle.
That's like
Wiggle.
super thin right now.
Yeah, we're seeing something. Seeing something going on. Nothing going on in the group chat yet. So
Jeez, man. 9,200 positive in the S&Ps now. Just keeps piling up the positive delta down here.
I'm gonna get out of this one. I'll take like 5 points of profit here.
Versus selling in gold there. It seems like these Bowman was prepared remarks, Jack. There's a bunch of headlines that just came out of that, but
All right, that's a scratch.
Live to fight another day.
new standardized approach to revise non-GSIB rules. I'm gonna have to Google that one.
Yeah. Buy everything.
Right.
Yeah, I think the Fed's going to take a little bit of a back seat right now.
Yeah, definitely. Oil selling back a little bit here, back under $96, $95.61. Did make a high of the day, $96.21 there. Equity's still kind of chopping around here.
Yeah.
Jake is short oil. Just know where your risk
Oh
is on
boy.
either trade. Yeah.
Ooh.
Fortune favors the bold sometimes, but
Just be careful.
Coach Vince, I'm looking to get short the Dow up at 47,000. Shout out to Coach Vince in the chat.